The Curious Kitten's Adventure. Once upon a time, in a cozy little village, lived a curious kitten named Whiskers. Whiskers were known far and wide for being the most curious kitten anyone had ever seen. He had a soft white coat, big round eyes, and a little pink nose that always seemed to be sniffing around for something exciting. One sunny morning, Whiskers woke up with an extra dose of curiosity. He had heard whispers from the older cats about a mystical garden beyond the tall oak trees. They said that this garden held the most beautiful and delicious treats any cat could dream of. Whiskers couldn't resist the temptation, and with his heart racing, he set off on his adventure. As he journeyed through the forest, Whiskers encountered various challenges. He had to cross a bubbling brook by hopping on stepping stones and climb a steep hill covered in prickly bushes. Along the way, he met new animal friends who warned him about the dangers that lay ahead. But Whiskers was too focused on reaching the mysterious garden to pay much attention. Finally, after a long and tiring journey, Whiskers arrived at the entrance of the mystical garden. The sight that greeted him was truly breathtaking. Flowers of every color imaginable danced in the gentle breeze, and fruit trees bowed under the weight of their luscious treats. Whiskers' eyes widened in amazement as he took it all in. But there was one problem. A stern-looking cat named Luna stood guard at the entrance. Luna had a wise and serious demeanor, and she spoke in a gentle but firm voice. "Greetings, young traveler," she said. "Before you can enter this garden, you must answer a question." Whiskers, still caught up in the Luna asked, "What is more valuable than all the treasures in this garden?" Whiskers thought hard for a moment. He thought about the journey he had taken, the challenges he had faced, and the new friends he had made. Suddenly, a light bulb went off in his head. With a confident smile, he answered, "Friendship and learning are more valuable than all the treasures in the world." Luna's serious expression softened, and she nodded approvingly. "You have answered well, young one," she said. "You may enter the garden." Whiskers' heart swelled with joy as he stepped into the enchanting garden. He tasted the delicious fruits and smelled the sweetest flowers. But what truly warmed his heart was the knowledge that he had learned something important, that the journey, the challenges, and the connections he had made were far more valuable than any material possessions. And so, Whiskers spent the day exploring the garden and enjoying its wonders. When it was time to leave, he thanked Luna and promised to remember the lesson he had learned. With a heart full of gratitude and wisdom, Whiskers headed back home, ready to share his adventure and the valuable moral of his story with all his friends. And from that day forward, Whiskers was known not only for his curiosity, but also for his understanding of the true treasures in life, friendship, learning, and the journey itself.